And a good question to ask yourself is, does your life, does the work that you're doing, and this could be at home as a mom, this could be in a career as an employee, this could be as a business owner, does your work represent your greatest gifts? Are you using your natural gifts? And I will say, if you're like, I have no idea what my strengths are, I have no idea what my gifts are, there's a great, and there's a free version. It's called the Strength Finders. It's for the Gallup, 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗀𝗃, I think, but it's called Strength Finders, and you can take it. It's a quiz, and there's a free version, and that'll give you like your top few strengths, and then you can unlock all of them. But it'll tell you what your strengths are, and it'll tell you this is the kind of things that you would do really well in, utilizing these strengths. And I took this as an adult. I wish I had taken this when I was younger, because it was such an aha and confirmation. My number one strength is communication. Hello, I'm sitting here communicating with you. So is it any wonder that speaking became something that I should pursue, right? That is my number one strength. So are you working in your strengths? Okay. And I think a lot of people build their lives based on what other people should expect, or what we see that we should go after. It may not even been like your parents saying this is what you should do. It's just that this is what society told us success was, right? How many of us were told, like, go to high school, get good grades, get into a good college, you'll get a good job, and you'll have a successful life. And let me tell you, some of us did that. And then we woke up and we went, what? I was just sold a bag of lies, right? And just because you're successful doesn't mean that's where you're supposed to be. Just because you're successful doesn't mean that's where you're supposed to be. I mean, I remember I had a friend years ago who was very successful, went to an Ivy League school. He was living what everybody else would have determined as very successful. His soul was dying. He literally took off, sold all his stuff, traveled around the world to find himself. Right. And on the outside, everybody would have said, wow, he has hit success. All right. So here's some warning signs if you're building somebody else's life. Okay. We just went over a few of how you might feel, but here's some external ones. You're hitting milestones, you're hitting goals, but you feel empty. The success just doesn't fulfill you. And you feel guilty. Here's another one. You might feel guilty for wanting something more or wanting something different, because, hey, everything is fine. What you're experiencing is great. Why are you being so ungrateful when you want something more or something different?